Afloia is a relatively new brand in the air purifiers market. Afloia Mage is a new air purifier model that was recently released. Afloia claims that this is currently their best model. You can find out how good it is in this video review with our many tests. Before we get started, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to keep up to date with our latest content. Afloia Mage comes completely ready to go. There is no need to prepare filters or do any other setup before starting. All you need to do is peel off the straps that hold the back cover. Set the air purifier to the desired position, plug it in, and turn it on. Afloia Mage uses a display to show essential information. The display is located on the front and consists of two parts. The lower part is a bar with buttons for controlling the device. You can see buttons for power, fan speed, UV light, and even a timer button. Each time you press the button, there is a beep. Afloia Mage uses two fan speeds, Speed H and Sleep Mode. Above the control options is the second part of the display, which shows indicators for fan speeds. UVC, timer, and PM 2.5 indicator. You can find detailed information about the display at airpurifierfirst.com. The quality of the Afloia Mage air purifier is at a satisfying level. The plastic is of mediocre quality, but it's fine for this type of device. At the top of the device is a plastic grill which seems a little too flexible and fragile. The design of the device is tower-shaped. The Mage is white except for the grills at the top, which are gray, and the display on the front is black. The design is modern and innovative, so Afloia Mage will easily fit into any environment. There are LED lights on the top of the device, which are actually an air quality indicator. The air intake is located on the bottom of the device and occupies half of the device. Afloia Mage draws in air from three sides, after which the air goes through a filtration process. The filtered air exits through the grills on the upper side, moving vertically. A smart sensor is an option that sets Afloia Mage apart from the competition. Many of the options that Mage offers work in combination with the smart sensor, such as auto mode and air quality indicator. Auto mode changes the speed between sleep mode and speed H, depending on air quality. The air quality indicator is essentially an LED light on the top of the device, which glows a different color depending on the air quality. Also, the amount of PM 2.5 particles in the air is shown on display. The smart sensor on the Mage air purifier is a great option, but it could be a little more precise and accurate than it is. Afloia Mage uses a 3-in-1 HEPA filter plus additional UVC filtration. The filter is circular in shape and is located on the device's underside. The first stage of filtration is a pre-filter that prevents larger particles from reaching other filters and thus extends their service life. The second stage of filtration is the HEPA filter, which removes at least 99.97% of airborne particles 0.3 microns or larger. The third stage of filtration is the carbon filter, whose primary purpose is to remove odors like cigarette smoke, fireplace fumes, VOCs, pet odors, and kitchen odors. UVC light is the fourth stage of filtration. UVC light assists in germ removal, and when used in conjunction with titanium dioxide, it diminishes volatile organic compounds. The UVC light is turned off by default and is used as desired. To turn on the UVC light, hold your finger on the UV light button for 3 seconds. Afloia Mage uses a filter reset indicator, which will notify you when it's time to replace the filter. That's on average every 6 months. The filter replacement process consists of several steps. The first thing you need to do is turn off the device. You need to open the cover on the back and remove the old filter from the device. It would be a good idea to vacuum the inside of the device with a vacuum cleaner and wipe the cover on the inside with a dry cloth. Then, unpack the new filter and insert it into the device. Finally, you need to close the cover and reset the filter by holding your finger on the fan speed button for 7 seconds. This device is not a very big energy consumer. Afloia Mage is powered by a 50-watt motor. Given the engine's power, the Mage has excellent airflow at speed H, much higher than expected. If you use the device at speed H 24 hours a day for 1 month, your electricity bill will be increased by about $3.80. This is not a very big expense. The higher cost is the filter's replacement, which needs to be changed between 2 to 3 times a year. Taking into account the price of replacement filters and device consumption, the Afloia Mage is a slightly larger consumer than we expected. Afloia Mage is a large air purifier designed for rooms up to 538 square feet. We tested the device in various situations and conditions. Each test lasted 60 minutes, and each test was performed in real-life conditions. It was used in the rooms that are used daily. In the first test, we tested the device in a 320 square foot room. Afloia Mage improved the air quality in this room by 92% in 60 minutes, lowering the AQI from 135 to 11. It's important to note that the device worked at speed H for the entire time. We used it in a slightly larger room than recommended, about 560 square feet. In this room, Mage lowered the AQI from 129 to 20, thus improving air quality by about 85% in just 60 minutes. The device had far better results in a room of 320 square feet. In the larger room, it had slightly weaker results than expected. What should be emphasized is that there is a lack of different fan speeds in the device's daily use. We placed Afloia Mage in a glass box, which we filled with smoke, and immediately turned on the Mage air purifier. Check out the following scenes to see how long Afloia Mage needed to remove smoke from the smoke box. Afloia Mage is a new device on the market, so we decided to test it to make the decision easier for many potential users. Mage is a device of innovative design, reliable performance, and slightly higher maintenance costs. We can single out UVC light and smart mode as advanced options in addition to solid performance. Mage has a powerful airflow, but only 2 speeds. All in all, Mage is a reliable air purifier which can be a good buy if some minor disadvantages are not a big problem for you. See a detailed review at airpurifierfirst.com. You can find all the links in the video description. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and click subscribe. That's it for now.